So before we start our class, let me have a small intro about this tool. Okay. So as you are already aware of this Appium, so Appium basically came from a tool called Selenium. Okay. From Appium also we can work with testing mobile apps. From Appium we can test mobile apps, and but currently Appium can support only two types of apps: native and web apps. What is a native app? The application which we specifically download for an operating system. So Appium currently supporting two type of operating systems. One is Android and another is iOS. Okay. So for this two type of mobile operating system, when you specifically download any application, for example, a Skype application specifically downloaded for Android is different, specifically downloaded for iOS is different. So we will download it from generally a Play Store or iOS store, right? Or we download directly the file which we will install in the operating system. Such applications are native. And web applications, the applications inside the mobile device will take help of a mobile browser. Those are web applications. But Appium says that it can support hybrid, but hybrid has some challenges. Currently, I have seen hybrid, it says it can support, but there are challenges like it cannot that fast interact with the elements in the device. Okay. So we will see that once we will start testing with some test cases on the application. So this is about intro, and how about the languages. So with using Appium tool, we can write the script, the test case in a script, either a Java, okay, or a C# or a Python or Ruby language. The same languages which Selenium supports, Ruby. Okay. So nowadays both Java and Ruby are very much comfortable with Appium, as many requirements are coming for Appium with the Java or Ruby language. So in our sessions, I will train on Appium with the Java language. Okay, and the applications we will take are some native applications or dummy native applications to test and to learn Appium. So we will take on Android application, Android take .apk applications. Okay, .apk stands for Android applications, the applications which we will download specifically for Android. Okay, so yeah, you can stop me at any time you have any doubt about it. Okay.
Yeah, regarding the supported mobile application you have mentioned, that native and web apps. So most of the application nowadays are hybrid, right? You can say like Facebook application. So can't I do anything with Facebook application? Because you said that you cannot pass the values, you'll get some issues while passing the values.
Yeah, because it depends on the project actually. So it says it can support means we can do any workarounds, we can do any timing gaps, we can do synchronization scripts, like we can manage the hybrid apps. Okay, that are challenges. But native and web app, there is no such challenges we will be getting. But hybrid apps we will be, yeah. Yes.
What are the challenges with hybrid app then?
Yeah, that is the reason I am telling, right? For example, when you click on any, this is a device, let us say, okay? So inside in a device, let us say you have opened up any app, okay? And when you enter a username and password, it should authenticate to the database, right? So it might take some time, okay? So Appium script by default will wait for some amount of time, okay? If the response is not reached, okay, to the device, the Appium script within that time it will throw as an error. So we have to synchronize such type of challenges. We will use some Appium synchronization commands with the help of a language, okay, either a Java language or a Ruby language.
Yeah, we can put the wait command there. Right?
Yeah. Wait commands you will put.
Yeah. So ideally, we can say that Appium supports hybrid language, but we need to do kind of scripting, right?
Yeah, kind of scripting. It depends on the project. So which type of project, how much, with what type of synchronizations we need to do. It depends on the project.
Okay.
Yeah. So we will take one application, one dummy application to test native, and web application also some dummy application to test. And we will prepare some mobile test cases, which I will give you while starting our training. Okay. So I give you some test cases for mobile, so which we need to practice. Okay. After configuring Appium on the machine, we need to practice the test cases. Like for example, here one test case is there. Open the application, enter some details in some fields, click on login. What is the expected result? And okay, we need to validate. So what the sessions will be trained like that. We will first install the Appium. Okay, we will configure Appium in the system, and we'll start learning some Java fundamentals after configuring. And we'll take up Eclipse IDE for writing the scripts. Okay, Eclipse IDE for the writing the scripts, and we'll create one project like this. For example, we have created a mobile project here. Mobile project means mobile project. So as soon as every day we'll do some concept covering accordingly with the syllabus. Syllabus is this one. So first we are configuring Appium for Android on Windows machine. Okay, and we learn some Appium information introduction like that. How, what it can automate, what it cannot, what are the challenges. Once we are done with the basic level, we will learn this concept called how to send any data to the device. Okay. For example, let me take on to the application here. We have installed one dummy application here. So this is a virtual device which I am sharing with you, but assignments to be completed on physical device, because I cannot show you more clearly the physical device connected. So I will show you on virtual device like this. It's a Motorola Moto X virtual device. So you need to connect Motorola or any other Android device physically to a system and start practicing the given assignment. And here I've already installed some applications here. For example, let us say this is Android test app. It's an application, dummy application. And I have to type something in this text box, some XYZ. I have to type it inside in this text box. How Appium commands like typing commands are directly there in Appium. Okay. How it can type directly in this text box. Appium should understand the location first. Okay. So which location? Either this location or this location. What location I should type? How Appium tool can understand. To make it that understandability, you should learn one concept called the field location techniques. This is a text box field, and if I want to click on this show progress bar for a while, it's a button. So Appium wants to click on this show progress bar for a while. So if it wants to click here, Appium tool has to know that the button location, the field location. How that can be known to Appium tool once it knows the field location techniques. So once we completed those field location techniques, technically those are called as object locator techniques. Once we have covered those object locator techniques, then we'll start learning the Java fundamentals. After learning the Java fundamentals, we'll go directly in Appium scripting by covering some test cases which I'll prepare. I'll give you as assignment. The basic level I'll write some scripts. Okay. So basically we'll create one project like this. Okay, mobile scripts. For example, this is a, if you are new to this, just yes.
Yeah, so can I see the Java concept which are going to be covered by you in the future sessions?
Yeah, Java will have a most commonly used that are most required for Appium. Okay, so how to create a project, how to create a class, object-oriented programming concepts. Okay, and the members like variables, methods, arrays, collections, and the looping concepts. Okay, and Java API understanding, debugging. Okay, and I also train you on finally on database testing also. If you're interested, we can database testing concept. Okay,
Okay.
Yeah,
And
this is the covered.
before that, any prerequisites like do I need to study anything related to CPP? As you mentioned, class and objects and interfaces all. But do I need to study anything by myself, or it will be
No,
covered?
no, not yet required. Not even anything is required. We will provide you some soft material along with this. Okay, very simple to go through it. That is here. Soft material is there. Java material. So I will prepare day-wise some document and practice assignment. Like that, we will give you a Java material to practice. Okay, and the Java also I don't use any more technical words. We'll go to simple examples like example. So we have created one class here. Let us say I don't know anything about here, but I know some English here. Java fundamentals one is a class. It is saying the class word here, class. So here we will try to learn the Java in such a way that analytical learning. Okay, we'll try to learn like what is public here, what is the final here, what is the static here, why only created this structure, what is the mean for this structure, what is to be there in this inside in this flower bracket. Okay, in that way, analytical learning will be learned in this 30 days. Okay, so that
Okay.
finally we have
And
to
this
reach. Yeah, finally we have to reach to the making of an okay real-time project framework, which is based on a data-driven framework. Okay, so it used to be completed in 30 days. So end-to-end Java is not covered. It doesn't mean that I don't train you, but I will make you to self-learn. Okay, once we learn one concept here called Java API understanding, because the Java has many classes. Okay, it won't take even 30 days. It might take 1 year also. Okay, because if you want to remember how many things are there in Java language, but we don't learn all the things, but we'll learn the things when it is required. How I can self-learn the Java, it is being taught here in our training. Okay. Yes, sir,
Okay.
tell me. Saurabh. You're
Yeah,
saying something.
I was about to say that currently I'm working on banking application automation. So these concepts are sufficient to create a framework for it, or do I need
Yeah,
to
yes.
add some? Okay.
No, no. These Java concepts are enough. See, it's already pre-built framework is there. It is done by one student here. Okay, when I'm giving some assignments, what the approach will be like, I will give some assignments or test cases on applications. Okay. For example, already some two applications are already installed. One is Android app. So I'll give you different test cases for this. Okay. So you need to enter this form. Okay. You need to enter this form and go back. Okay. You have to go back
Hmm.
and go to the browser. So some kind of test cases like this. Okay. You need to write some. Okay. Whatever assignments I give, enter here. Select some drop down value here. Okay. Mercedes. Send me your name, so like that, and start again click here. So these are some assignments. Okay, once you're done with the assignments, you need to mail me. What the approach will be like? I will be copy pasting in this current project which I am making here. Okay, for example, in the
Okay.
mobile scripts, I made one test case here. Do register. Okay, so I'm maintaining like this
Hmm.
all your test cases. Okay, and virtual device I have already shared you with you. Right, this is a virtual device. So what happens is once I execute, I need to review your code, right? So if you are facing no error, then here also should not be any error. So I'll execute. So I'll check whether these scripts are getting executed or not. So in this way, the training will be conducted. It is not that entire code I will be writing and just you just have to go through the video. No, only 1 or 2 lines I will write, and I'll give. If needed, I'll give you a logic to write. The rest part should be done by you. It will be the approach like this. Okay.
Okay.
So let me check. I've already started execution. So some test cases will start executed now in this device. So this is the Eclipse where the Java programmers will use for programming. Okay. This Eclipse is called one software where we will write the Java code. There is no prerequisite is required for Appium. Actually, even Selenium is also not required. But if you have any automation knowledge, it's very good. Easily you can start learning Appium.
Yeah.
So now the script has been started executing. First, the device will get connected. Just we need to analyze this English information. What is getting displayed here, the black color content, one by one. So I think we will open the application in the device at the right side now. So one test case it will execute now, only registration script. Other scripts are commented it for today.
Okay.
So it like some username and it's scrolling down.
Okay.
See, I have configured one device setting here so that even scrolling is also getting displayed. The blue color cross lines. Now
Okay.
I want to select some language, the programming language at drop down. Okay. Because email password is blank because it is done by student. Because 3 text boxes are there, right? I have coded it for username. I gave assignment for how you enter email and how you enter password. Okay. Name. Next drop down script, I have written it. Okay. How to select one drop down value. The next test cases are many having a drop downs. So all those drop downs should be handled by you as a student. So here in the programming language, I think some language. I don't remember. It should select some language here other than Ruby. I think Scala. I think okay, Scala language. Now it should click on the register user button. Again, it will click on register user. So it's clicking on next test case called. So it need to handle this alert. Okay. Hello, Selenium test alert. Handle. So this is the way of a test case, one test case. So is it really happened or not? Is it the execution which I am telling verbally, is it happening or not? You should go through this log. This is called console log. Okay. Somewhere you will see scrolling happen. Okay. Scrolling into setting object. That means object here is nothing but field. But scroll into view. And scalar text has been selected. And returning result from Appium, returning result is 0. Okay. 0 means true. Okay. 1 means false. Okay. Here it's handled. And next action, it clicked. Get command type of action. Okay, action. What type of action we have got? Click action from Appium. Where to click? It clicked some action ID. So this is called, once we learn field locator techniques available from Appium, then we'll get to know where it is clicking. But at least we know from this English that it's just clicking some action. It's doing some action, and it returning result is 0, and responding to client is success. Okay, that means action is performed perfectly on the expected field. Okay, so this is analysis. So anywhere if any step is failing, you will get error. Okay, if you are getting error, why it's getting error? This should be the analysis. Okay, so there is nowhere we will be learning in a positive way. I don't do any setup. Even I don't remember what I have done earlier yesterday also. This thing. So every day we will take it as analytical learning. So we will take up one test case, or you have any test cases you can share with me, or you can do it by yourself for the application. And finally, once we are made it, we will be learning a data driven. So we will be putting our entire data in a CSV file or Excel file. Okay, entire test data. What type of test data, for example? Let me open up this CSV file here. I think some data we've kept here is, see here. One test case some time back, Kalyan person, he has kept some data here. Okay, he wanted to enter Kalyan 5 users, okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. And he wants to, per user, he wants to select a different language. For Kalyan Scala, Kalyan 1, 2, 3. Like that, it is a test case. He has kept in this test data. Okay. So in this way, test data we will be putting in a separate files. This type of frameworks are called as a data-driven framework. So practically, we will be implementing a data-driven framework by taking a help of a test engine. Okay, by taking a help of a test engine is another default framework available from from the frameworks section, and you will be getting a report from this framework. So this is a default report of this project. Now currently we have executed just now one test case, right? So it will be done here as a report. So what is the report here? So click on chronological view. Only one test case is got executed. Okay. And that's it. If there is any failure, we could have a failure information got displayed here.
Right.
So this is about the framework structure. So practical framework is you can directly set up same framework for your projects also. Okay. So this will be also trained. Okay. How to make a connection, and once we are done with this project, we will be also learning one more additional thing, because this project is limited to my system. Okay. I can execute this project. I can execute it within my device within one machine. Okay. Using Appium. So if I want to execute the same project from other system, I should copy paste the project, right? I should take the backup on the other machine, but it is not required when we work on a real time, right? So we need to upload a project to a common location from where we can, any person as an automation programmer can access it and can execute at that location. Such locations are called as what? Build servers. Such locations are called as what? Build servers. There are many build servers are there, like Jenkins, cruise control, and smart city. There are some paid and some commercial, some paid and some free tools are available. So Jenkins is a free tool. So I will be training also at the end of our Appium Jenkins installation and how we can upload a project to Jenkins. Okay. From the Jenkins, how we can execute the same test cases which are executed successfully on this project in the system. How it can be executed on the Jenkins also will be trained. What happens when we upload a Jenkins? Automation can be executed on any machine. Once we are done with this upload, automation can be executed on any machine, right? Just you need to have a Jenkins URL and username and password. Yes. This is what happens when you join any project on automation. So this is also covered. So I can only train you on last line. I can only train you on Android on Windows. Okay, because I don't have any other option, because I don't have Mac to show you how it works on Mac. Okay. So
Yeah, actually, I have a few queries. Like first is, can we use the same script for iOS application? Like you have shown me one test script for just drop down and clicking on login button. So same script can be reusable on iOS.
Yes, right. Same script will be reusable on iOS. Okay, applications will be developed not a specific operating system, right? Only the deployment will change. How to install that application is only the different from one operating system to another operating system. After installation, every application is remains same. The code is same. So same script will work for both on Android on iOS. Okay. So, but sometimes what happens is the synchronization might be missing. Okay. If the device hardware configuration is slow or not compatible with the application, if you are clicking on one element, it's taking much time. Okay. So we need to have some wait times there in a script. Only those changes are required when we move to down one device to another device, one operating system to another operating system.
Okay.
In such a situations, only the scripts might fail, but the code part is not changed.
Okay, suppose I am automating one application and I'm done with the automation with Android application. So, for example, I'm doing automation of Citibank application for Android. So, you know the core functionality of banking application, right? Like login, then payment flows. So, how much scripting can be reusable for iOS? The
Yes.
ratio could
See
be
here.
around 70-80 or
No, no. We will already configure some basic things here. Okay. So here, for example, so here you have one property file I made it here. Okay. So here everything should be reusable. Whether we change from other operating system to another operating, we change the device name, platform name, okay, and URL, the web application URL to access. So here one person called one students this system here. Okay. So one data where the application is there. Okay. And all the capabilities of Android or iOS. We will set up in separate file. Okay. Or else directly in a script. Directly in a script, we will make two methods. One method for Android and one method for iOS. So that will be written here. Okay, that will be done. So that when you will change from one environment to another environment, major part should not be reusable. But the thing is that the way what we will change here is the settings. Okay, the settings we will comment for Android. We won't comment for iOS, which is required for iOS. Okay, that thing will be done. Or else if you set it in a separate file like this in a properties file, we will directly change here, right? So it's understandable, Ravi. Just we'll change the platform name here. The same scripts will work as we executed just now on registration script. As we have already configured the change, okay. I want to execute the same do registration script now on iOS. So just I will change the platform here iOS. And what are the capabilities, what are the things which are required for iOS settings, all I will make here change. And same script will work. Okay. Only this will be done for one environment to another environment. Okay. Any other thing you want to ask me, Gaurav?
As of now, fine.
Okay. So this is about Appium. Okay. So how the things will be learned first. Okay. Appium introduction. Then started with the Appium field locator techniques. Okay. How to locate a text box and all that. Then the Java introduction. Then we'll set up a project. Fourth step. Okay. Then the assignments will be given. Once assignments are done, executed in this environment, parallelly expecting at your site also executions happening. End of the project, end of our classes, a real-time data-driven framework based on the TestNG is built. Okay, and it will be for Android and Windows. If you need support for Mac, we will also give you for Mac support. But yeah.
Actually, Mac support is required because I have few doubts on Mac also.
Yeah. So if we can share the system in such a way, okay, I can give the support for configuring, okay, and that's it.
I
And
just
also we'll
like to see the same test script running on Mac. So if it is possible, like we can copy the same script and run it on.
Are you asking about now?
Hello.
Are you asking a doubt, Ravi, or you
Yeah,
are asking?
I'm just asking that. If you can see on Mac, the same scripting is running without any modification.
Yeah, it will work. Only the wait times will change. It will work. 100% it should work because there is nothing to do with Appium scripting to with environment. Okay, it's a applications. Application in internal code. If he has changed the location for one environment to another environment, for example, let's take that this is a cylinder test app. It's an Android. Okay, let us take he has opened this application. This browser is coming at the left side and this folder is coming at the right side. The same application if you have installed in iOS and we opened up, these locations are interchanged. Okay, For example, first location is a folder icon, second location is a browser. Then, at such a situation, existing scripts might fail. Okay, internal code of the application changed for operating for environment. Then, such a situation, our script might fail. Okay, but it really will happen, right? So it will happen only for web apps. Web apps, it will be depend on the right. So sometimes if you open up a mobile app, no. Okay. So web apps, it might happen. Sometimes if it differentiate between the mobile web app and the desktop web app, the content will be less, right? So
Okay.
in such a situation, the URL will which we have to take for testing, we have to consider that. Okay, nowadays now people are using all different services like JSON services, if you are aware of this. So
Yeah.
if same URLs, desktop URLs, same desktop URLs can also be used as a mobile URLs. We don't even have to type like mobile URLs. Early days, we used it to type like m dot some facebook.com like this. But nowadays, no one is typing like this. Same URL, what we type in a desktop, www.facebook.com, if you type in the mobile device, it's automatically open up Facebook. Okay, by connecting to the, actually how it will happen, it will connect to the database. Okay, so it will connect to database and database will return which is a device, is a desktop or mobile device. Okay, depend on the corresponding what early days m.facebook.url it used to give the display. Same content is getting displayed. But now instead of typing m.facebook.com, same www.facebook.com is typing. How it is happening? Internal this is happening, right? A request and response is happening through a services called a JSON services. So and RESTful services. Internally it will be done using a JSON files. So REST services will help us. So people are nowadays, everyone is using REST services. Early days it was SOAP services. So that is the reason people are using typing m.facebook.com. Okay. So only the web application we might face some, but nowadays no one is facing any challenge because same URL is working on for mobile and the desktop. So
Right.
that's it, Gaurav. So if any doubts or any confirmations, you can reach to my consultant. I can only share you the Java material, and if you need a Mac, you need to share the screen once the given assignment you are practicing. Okay. But if you have a IPA file, okay, applications for Android will be APK file. Applications for iOS will be IPA files. If you have a IPA files, then it's very fine. I can help you on setting up, and I can help you on executing same script on iOS and okay.
Okay. Actually, Mac machine is in the office right now, so I cannot share that screen. So if you can arrange one Mac machine from your end and just show it to me how to configure and all.
Yeah, that's the thing. Actually, we don't have a Mac. We have tried also with a virtual Mac machine, but it's very slow to show you get the setup. So it's not possible. But I'll talk to consultant if we can possible or not. Mostly, I could say that
Yeah, please.
50-50 chances. Okay. Okay.
Okay.
And
And if you
any
can,
other?
yeah.
Yes.
So this one is the native application, Android app, right?
Yes.
Yeah. So if we can use hybrid application instead of it.
Yeah, we can do. It's your choice how you want to go with. These are default applications. I will be training you. Self-practicing, you can do any applications. I will suggest you go for eBay application, right? eBay is very tough application. You can take the eBay.in. Okay, and these are the applications which you need to practice. How we can call, how we can make SMS, automating a standard app. You can take in a standard app. Okay. Generally, I will suggest an eBay application. You can take any standard app. Handling user gestures. Gestures means how you can swap, type, okay, left to right or right to left. Those actions. Okay. how we can test a web application on Chrome browser like this. This will be trained according to the syllabus. Okay.
Okay.
Everything will be copy paste in the project and executed.
Yeah. Also, you have mentioned regarding CI tools like Jenkins and all. So for that, we just need to install our APK application through Jenkins, right? We are just pulling the APK application through Jenkins and
No,
running that.
we will pull the project. We will pull the project. I'll tell you how it can be done once we once we started in covering the topic.
Okay,
So
are we going to use some repository, kind of Git repository?
no repositories. I don't. It's very easy if you know the Google Drive, how to upload and how to share the links. It's similar to that only. So
Okay.
I've not installed them. It's very easy. Just have a look at it in YouTube videos. Hardly it will take 1 hour. Okay. So
Yeah.
so that's
So
it,
for
Gaurav.
that, we just just need to install some plugins and all related to Appium into the Jenkins. Is it so?
No. In Jenkins, I'll tell you, it's very easy steps. We will prepare a very easy steps. And if you need, I can give you one repository introduction called Subversion SPM repository. How to install and how to configure with the project.
Okay. Okay. Good.
And how we can include it in Jenkins also, I'll show you. Okay. Is that fine then?
Yes.
Okay. So any other doubts?
Can we just go through the syllabus again? Just for
Yeah, syllabus. I'll say to consultant to mail you the syllabus.
Okay. Fine.
Fine, Gaurav. Then we'll end up today's class and we'll connect to a consultant. Okay. And I will tell the consultant to mail you the syllabus. If you have any concerns or anything, you just tell me through consult. Okay. We'll try to sort it out.